Welcome to a walkthrough from the Ocean Explorer 78. I will try to show you around on this fantastic expedition boat. They have put the boat in land now for some service. The boat is going to be painted all over before it was being launched to the water. This boat is equipped with 2 Skippern Yachts and a heavy bow thruster for the DPS system. The boat has also an ROV. You can dive down to 1,500 meters. Right now the cable is 400 actually on this boat, so you can just dive to 400, but if you want dive to 1,500 you just change the cables. If we're going and see under here, you have the sonar. Under here it's been launched about 1 meter down when it's in use. And you can see this, the bottom painting is going to be finished. In January the boat is going to be launched in the water. So if you're going behind the boat here, you can see the jets. They have taken off the jets. They are in the service now. So the boat has been delivered with completely new service on the jets. This is a very special boat. An expedition boat you can use to many things. And this was just a walkthrough outside the boat, and we were going to go inside soon, and I will guide you through the whole boat. So I hope you enjoy this boat very well. Now we try to take a look on the boat outside, and we can start in the back where we have the operating for the doors. We change like this. We can open the door for the garage for the ROV. Everything is on hydraulic. Waiting for the door to go down, you can see the jets are lying here and waiting for service. Now was the door down, and we just switch to this one. And the ROV is also in a storage right now, but the garage is here, and I can show you just so you know. You can take it out like this, and you use the crane on the top here to launch the ROV out to the water beside the boat. And then we take it inside again like this, and just switch the bottom, and the door is closed. So when we are waiting for the door is closing, we can start prepare to go in the back of the boat. There we have a new door, and we can open the door for the dinghy. You see the door is going up like this, and we can go back and see here. And here is the garage for the dinghy, and you have a winch, so you can operate it with one person. We will go inside the engine room a little bit later. I'm sorry for there are something lying around here, but As I said, the boat is going through a main service now, so that's what's thing. Now we walk through the starboard side onto the front. We take a quick look into the commando central. We take a closer look a little bit later. We are in the bow. You can see the boat is built for rough weather, and its boat is extremely lots of equipment on this boat. Ocean Explorer 78. Now we have taken a quick walkthrough outside. Then soon you will see some inside of the boat. Now I will take you a walkthrough inside the boat. Take a quick overview. It's what we can find inside. Now turning around the camera, it's much more easier to see what's going on inside here. Here you can see you have a small saloon. Down to the galley and the bedrooms. And here you have up to the bridge. We take a trip up there a little bit later. There's lots of storage everywhere in this boat. Now we're going down to the galley. Here you have 2 fridge and 2 freezers. Quite nice galley with everything you know and everything you need. Here you have dishwasher. Here you have the place to cook your meat. And here's a small captain's cabin with 1 bed. And shower and toilet. Now we are moving forward to our two guest cabins. We have 1 double guest cabin on the starboard side. And you have 1 double cabin on the port side. And in the bow you have the owner's cabin with a double bed. And the own bathroom with toilet and shower. Also here it's lots of storage. It's a lot of storage around the whole boat. And here you have the bathroom for the 2 guest cabins. We are walking back again. And it will come on your video. Now we are going up to the bridge. We'll take a look there and down to the commando central for the ROV. Here is some steps up to the bridge. It's a quite special bridge with lots of equipment. We have the follow-up steering on the captain's seat, and there are communication all over the boat, so you don't need to yell. You can have control on every person around the boat. And here you have the bridge with everything you need. Here you have the DPS system, is steering the jets, the bow thrusters. Here you have the control panel for the jets and the DPS, so when you're out of the sea and operating the ROV, you just activate the DPS and the boat is holding his position when you're diving with the ROV. As you can see, here you have all the equipment and the instruments for the engine. As you can see, there are Caterpillar main engines, 2 of them. And you have 2 radars, and everything you need is up here. And as you can see, you have small windows. This is built for rough weather. Everything in this boat is very well thinking. Now we go down, take a little bit look in the commando room for the ROV. It's a separate rooms for operating the ROV. Now we are entering the commando center for the ROV. You need to be 2 persons to operate the ROV. 1 pilot and 1 is coordinate where you are. So here you have all the screens, all the equipment for the ROV. And as you can see in all the sides here, there are spare parts for ROV and everything you need. It's clever. You have everything around you. Here is the operator's chair. So lots of buttons, screens. This is a unique boat for private pleasure to see the sea bottom or for a work boat. It's not many boats building like this. This is extremely rare. And now we are taking a walkthrough in the engine rooms. Then we have to go down here. And we are coming down to the 2 main engines. Like I said, it's 2 Caterpillar. And the Caterpillar is powering by 2 Caterpillar by 800 horsepower each. And here you have 2 generators, 1 on the port side and 1 on the starboard side. And behind there you see the tubes for the water maker. And there are 2 diesel tanks, each 5,000 liters. So you have 10,000 liters totally. Now we are going back to the end. If you remember when we were taking up the door for the garage for the dinghy, now we are in this room. So the dinghy have place here, and on each side we have compressors to fill diving bottles. It's 2 compressors. And here you can see the system for the jets, and here you can see the carbon axle for from the engine back to the jets. And here you have the power bank for service power. So everything with this boat is very clever built. Easy to operate and easy to understand. This is a unique boat.